the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video, man. Appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. I appreciate everybody that come through the live streams each and every day. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network, ASAP Sports Network, the two partnerships. Y'all know Spotlight, we cover it all on the Spotlight Sports Network, man. Shout out to them as well. They've been very good to me, and you know, I'm happy, man, to help people grow and support everybody over there. And I'm happy for them giving me an opportunity and supporting me, man. So shout out to everybody in the Spotlight Sports Network and the ASAP Sports Network, and everybody in general that support the channel. Let's get right into the video. Make another Rockets video as well. Houston Rockets lose to the Phoenix Suns 123-111. Rockets came out a little sluggish early in the first quarter, but they was managing to pick it up in the second quarter. It was a horrible night shooting, pretty much. Rockets shot 43% from the field. They shot pretty decent from the field. Yeah, they started off slow, really shooting the ball. Jalen Green, another struggling night. I believe he went 3 of 14, 2 for 7 from 3, but he had 16 points. Miles Bridges in the third quarter crossed over Miles Bridges, then plus hit a step back, long 2. Again, we imploded in the third quarter. We had the lead. We was up by much as probably, I believe, 9 to 10 points. Again, we self-destruct in the fourth quarter. But when everything breaks and the Rockets start struggling, we self-destruct real bad until the point that we can't stop bleeding. And we just couldn't stop the bleeding in that third quarter. We played 2 quarters. That was it. 2 quarters. We played first quarter. We didn't really play the first quarter. We were down in the first quarter, I believe, by 3 points. I believe. Well, let me check. We were down by 3 points in the at least 3 points in the third quarter. We were down by at least 3 points in the third quarter. I mean, in the first quarter, I believe we were down by that much. Yeah, we were down 6 points in the first quarter. It was a 30-36 first quarter. Then second quarter, we outscored them. 31-20. 31-20. We outscored them. We had 61. I believe they had 56. They had 56. We was up by 5 at halftime. Started off good in the third quarter. We started off coming out a little strong. It was the middle of the third quarter when everything happened and everything self-destruct. Devin Booker came down, hit a couple of threes. One which cut it to 75-74. Landry Shamet was able to get off. DeAndre Ayton was able to get whatever he want, pretty much inside the paint. Mikal Bridges continued to be that 3-and-D player that he is. Jay Crowder giving Jalen Green a hard night all night. But like I say, when you one of the best young rookies in the league, hey, you're going to draw a lot of attention. You're going to draw the best player in the game. One of the best defenders in the game. Again, we just self-destructed in the third. Turnovers. JaVale McGee blocking everything that came inside. I thought he was very disruptive on the defensive side of the ball and protecting the rim. Right, it's like the Rockets couldn't go inside. Fourth quarter, we had a little spurt. We was coming back, but at that point in time, we had already gave up momentum. It was a 25-30 first quarter, fourth quarter by the Phoenix Suns. We started to make a little run in the fourth quarter, but by that time they already had momentum. Then Chris Paul ended up pretty much taking over and pretty much putting the game away. I still like this young nucleus that we got, but the problem is we play at least 2 quarters. We don't play a full 4. We played just the second quarter. We played one quarter of basketball and a half a third quarter. Basically a quarter and a half. We got to be better. We have to be better. Every time Jalen Green goes to the rim, I mean, it's traffic in the paint. They're literally cutting down the paint. Sengun has to learn how to finish over people. And he has to learn how to develop a hook shot or something like that. Because every time he gets trapped in the paint, he either takes too long and get a 3 seconds, or he either can't finish over somebody. But Sengun is going to be very good. This guy is legit, man. Sengun is pretty decent, man. Christian Wood continues to be the old Christian Wood. Eric Gordon was 2 for 4 last night from 3, but I think Josh Christopher need minutes, man. It was one point where he was about to get in the game, but then the coach Stephen Silas, I believe, called him back to the bench. I thought he was going to get in the game. I thought he was going to get in the game at one point. But Coach Stephen Silas called him back to the bench at that point. I think Eric Gordon needs to be traded. Not saying because he's been bad. He has not been bad at all. He's been very good from 3, especially shooting the ball. But I want to see Josh Christopher play. I got to see Amani Brooks play. He hits a 3 last night. He hit a big 3-pointer. He had a good 3-pointer last night. KJ Martin, after not playing probably the first couple of games, now you're starting to see him really blossom. Now you're starting to see him bring energy off that bench. Nwaba is going to always bring energy off the bench and guard the opposing player, best player. DJ Augustine has played well. But I think Josh Christopher should get some of those minutes. I think it's what do we have lose? We won at 7. We're on the verge of going on a 1-10 road trip. We don't have anything to lose. Put Josh Christopher in now. I want to see Josh Christopher. He's got good energy, an improved jump shot, a great pretty decent, great defender. Kevin Porter Jr. struggled a lot, missed a lot of layups. One layup he had was an easy layup. He missed it, and then he started beating on a pad up under the rim. And the next thing you know, the Phoenix Suns out in a fast break. Every time we miss a layup or miss an open shot, we seem to be frustrated and not to get back on defense. But we just last night was a 1 quarter and a half team. We only played the second quarter and half third. And after that, everything just imploded. Just like in LA. The fourth quarter basically for the Rockets just imploded before, I'm going to get into that game in a second after this video or after the morning show that I'm about to be on ASAP. Y'all come check that out, ASAP Sports Network. We just don't play a whole 4 quarters. We just don't do a good job of that. We are right there in the game. We're definitely competing. We're definitely playing hard. We just don't play a whole 4 quarters. We have to be able to shoot the ball better. We have to be able to stop turning the ball over. That means that means getting a shot up every play, regardless if you're making or missing. And we just don't do a good job of doing that right now. We're competing. We're playing hard. We're making the games interesting. And the shooting deficiencies got to go up for these guys. You're wide open most of the times and can't make shots. We got to be able to make those. We got to be able to make those layups as well. 111, 123, 46 to 42 rebounding edge goes to Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton was killing in the paint all night long. JaVale McGee was an awesome rim protector. You had 29 to 25 assists by Phoenix. Phoenix led that category. Right, 25 assists, pretty good. That's pretty good ball movement. I'll take that. 12 steals for Phoenix. Only 4. 8 block shots. JaVale McGee was a monster on those block shots. 18 turnovers. We lead the league in turnovers. I just know that. We lead the league in turnovers. I can guarantee you that. We lead the league in turnovers. 18 to 12 turnovers. Not great. 43% from the field. Phoenix shot 43 as well. 91% from the free throw line, Phoenix. 85% from the Rockets. If Christian Wood can make free throws, this man will be an easily 26 to 25 points per game score. He can shoot the three very well, but can't make the free throws. I don't understand that. But if he makes free throws, he will easily be a 26 point per game scorer easily. The way he can shoot, the way he can, his athleticism, the way he can create, because he's so long and rangy, the guy can easily be a 26 point per game scorer if he can just shoot free throws. 3-point shooting. 45 for Phoenix. They were hot in that third quarter. They were hot all night. Basically, in the third quarter, they were hot. Devin Booker had a corner three and then had a three to put them down 1. Landry Shamet had a couple of threes. Mikal Bridges as well. Paul did. I mean, third quarter, everybody was chipping in for Phoenix. 45% from 3, 35 for the Rockets. Not too bad. Not too bad for the Rockets. Let's go into the box score. We're going to get up out of here. Jalen Green, 32 minutes, 3 of 14 from the field, 2 of 7 from the 3. Most of his shots come on free throws and technical foul shots, but he did hit a 3-pointer over Chris Paul. He did cross up Mikal Bridges and had a step back on him, and then able to make a long 2. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a very underrated passer, man. This guy is a very, very good underrated passer, man. I love his passing. Jalen Green is just being a willing passer. He can be just fine. 12 points for Eric Gordon. 5 of 25 of 10. 2 for 4 from 3. 29 minutes. 12 minutes for DJ. 6 points. Alfaron Şengün. He had 10, 5, and 4. That guy's a very good passer too, man. I love that guy passing. David Nwaba, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Kevin Porter Jr., 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 of rebounds and 3 assists. 7 of 17 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. Terrible. Monty Brooks had 5 minutes. This guy need more minutes, man. 1 for 1, 3 points. Get this guy some goddamn more minutes, please. Get this guy some more minutes. Jae'Sean Tate had an excellent game. 18 points in this game. He had 14 points in this game. 14 points in this game. That's very good for Jae'Sean Tate. Christian Wood, 18 and 15. 2 for 6 from 3. Not a good free throw shooter at all. 37 minutes, 6 of 15 from the field. But he had 18. He had 18 rebounds. He had about 3 block shots as well. He was good on the defensive side. And you had KJ Martin with just 4 points, 14 minutes. Please, this guy need more opportunities, man. More touches, man. But in Phoenix, they just dominated from the third quarter on up, man. 27 points for Devin Booker. He didn't have a good shooting night, but he had a good shooting night from 3. He was 4 for 8, 27 points. You had Jay Crowder, only 3 points last night. You had JaVale McGee, 11 points, 5 rebounds, but he was dominant. That guy was fucking dominant on the defensive side of the ball. Mikal Bridges, 16 points. Disruptive on the defensive end like always. 3-and-D player, 16 points. 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. 7 of 11 from the field. Landry Shamet had an awesome third quarter. 19, 4 for 8 from the 3-point line for Landry Shamet. Cameron Johnson, 3 of 2 from the 3-point line. 12 points. DeAndre Ayton, 16 and 11. And Chris Paul, 9 and 13. 9 points, 13 assists. That's the end of the video, man. Comment, like, and subscribe what you guys think about this game. Houston Rockets played just 1.5 quarter. The whole second quarter and half of the third. They got to do a great job of playing all 4 quarters, man. They be right there in the striking point. But the problem is the turnovers start coming. And they would just start crumbling under pressure a lot. They will start folding when they start missing layups or open shots. They got to improve, but they're 1-7. If they don't get things right, they can be 1-10 by the end of this road trip. But this team has been competing. They've been fighting hard. But that's not no more victories for me. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Phoenix 123, 111. Phoenix, comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all in the next live stream or the next video. I'm out, guys.